The covenant and the eyes of the Ruach that will not lie will see that, will know that that seed must be and will be resurrected because he loves us and he has something better for us.
Amen.
So that's why you can't outgive him, because whatever you give him is going to come back to you 30, 60, and 100. The difference, Joshua and Caleb were not more spiritual than the rest of the 10 spies. The difference is others saw death as tragedy, a change in their life, a change in their situation, as the end of the road, abandonment, being forsaken, being less loved or less special. Not the 2 spies. Are you with me?
Amen. Amen.
Not the 2 spies. They said, I could care less.
Amen.
If those Nephilim kill us, we're going to be resurrected to glory, and we're going to still wind up on Mount Zion.
Amen.
So go ahead and kill us. You see the difference?
Yes.
It's how they approached it. Can I get a witness?
Amen.
So, the natural flesh leads us in feelings of this. Don't miss this, please. Very important. If we go by the truth that our eyes show us, that our natural eyes show us, here's where you'll wind up. Please take notes or do something, or pretend you're taking notes, but do something. Let's go like this. Now's the time to pull out the invisible ink. Go like this. Yes, Rabbi, I'm taking it all down. Slow down now, you know this. Give me a second to breathe. So, here is where the eyes of the, if you want to continue to walk by what you see and how we feel, not by covenant promise, which alone can take us to Zion, you will know the works of Yahuwah, but you will not know his ways. His ways are what? Sow, die, rise. Sow, die, rise. So la mi fa sol la ti do. Sow, die, rise. So you don't sow, no death. You're not willing to die in that area at a checkpoint, that area will remain dead. It won't be resurrected. You have a bad relationship, sow it. Sow it on the altar so that Yahuwah can resurrect it, so where that person and that family member wants to talk to you. Say, I'm going to go by the covenant. If you want to get left behind, that's fine. I'm going to go by the covenant.
Amen.
You see a real negative set of circumstances. So do I. But now I'm going to go to the different site that I see, which the covenant will bring me to. But if you want to be led by the eyes of the flesh and its friends with benefits, the stony heart, here's where you'll wind up. Ready? Just like our forefathers who obeyed those with what? Natural sight versus covenant promise. Where did that wind up? Ready? Pity, complaining, ungratefulness, murmuring. I wish to Yahuwah we were back in Mitzrayim. Mitzrayim? What is it? In Mitzrayim we had garlic, we had niacin, we had CoQ10, we had beta-carotene, we had modern medicine, we had benefits. So when we see things through the natural eyes, an ungrateful spirit of murmuring, complaining sets in, and the worst manifestation of the truth, not the lie, but the truth of being led by what we see rather than by the eyes of the covenant, like the 2 spies said, I don't care. Kill the body, resurrection. Kill the spirit, resurrection. Give up my home, get 10 houses. Whatever you give up from the King of Kings will come back manifold. That is a kingdom principle. And whatever you believe is of Yahuwah will be tested immediately. Not 10 years down the road, but immediately, or else it's not from the Father. It is not from the Father if it's not tested at least 7 times. But the natural eyes see the test as death. Oh, this is the end of the road. I'm being asked to give up. I'm being asked to lay my burden down. Even Yahuwah forbid a cancer patient. Yahuwah forbid. And we don't know what the future holds. There may be some in this room. Myself, you. You have to go one way or the other. That will one day be a cancer patient. How are we going to react? Self-pity? Complaining? Murmuring? Yep. Correct. In the eyes, in the natural eyes.
Yes.
We got to grab the covenant. You know what? This is the ultimate thing in my life that you're asking me to lay down. It's my temple. But let me get this straight. If I understand Mark 4:13 through 16, if I lay down this temple, doctor's not going to tell me this, nurse's not going to tell me this, mama not going to tell me this. But if I lay down this temple, I'm going to get it. Am I right? Yahweh, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to get a bigger temple, a better temple, made in the Shamayim, reserved in the Shamayim, and in the Yerushalayim. Yes, son. Yes, my daughter. Problem solved. Problem solved. And we're able to go through even that worst of trials.
Amen.
You understand? You don't know how you're going to react until you're it.
That's true.
You don't know how you're going to react until you're it.
Exactly.
It's nice to pray, oh, we have mercy on those who need mercy. And we do the Sermon on the Mount, and we go to the hospital, and we become Yeshua to them. His hands and his feet, that's told. That's required. But what happens when it's you there, when it's me there? And then we will see, we will know the acts of him way back when we were in Shabbat services, or we will know his ways. Yahuwah, this is a big price. I'm going, I don't have much time left. But I know you. If I'm laying down a temple, there's another temple that I'm going to become. It's going to be raised. Same temple. That same temple that we're sowing will be raised in immortality. It goes down in mortality. Remember, the kingdom principle. Whatever wants to go up must first go down. It wasn't Three Dog Night or whoever those clowns were that sang that song. Probably got the group wrong.
What goes up?
Right? What goes up
Must come down.
Come on, y'all.
Put on the beat 'em.
Spinning wheel. Chicago?
Is it Chicago?
Oh my.
Oh my.
So, like Rebbeinu said, you sow in Chicago, you'll get a Yerushalayim. What a deal.
At 25%.
What a deal with a nice Jewish Elohim. You sow Chicago, you get Yerushalayim. Baruch Hashem Yahuwah.
Baruch Hashem Yehovah.
Amen.
25 or 64.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Now, the worst, in my opinion, some of you will agree, the worst manifestation of the eyes of the natural flesh and a stony heart is fear. You always said it's going to be all right. Everything gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. So fear is a manifestation of a stony heart. You know the Bible? Not interested. Wonderful, you know the Bible. You want a diploma? What good is the Bible if it doesn't take out the stony heart? What good was the mitzvah? What good was the tablets of stone to our forefathers? They saw the stone, it represented their hearts, and they didn't even realize it represented their hearts.
Right.
And we'll do it, we'll do it, we'll do it.
Right.
And they just ran and said, we'll do it. They started out good, but then as soon as trial and testing came, whoop, they were nowhere to be found,
Exactly.
and their carcasses died in the midbar. So one way you know that your heart is still partial stone, and let's be honest, some of you don't have a stony heart. That's tough. Some of you don't even have a fleshly heart. It's kind of like a mixed bag, like a poly cotton mixture. Part of it is soft and fleshly. Let's be honest, we can talk, we're friends. The other part is still stony. And how do you know which part is stony and which part is soft and flesh? The fear factor. Fear is crippling. It will stop the will of Yahuwah in your life. It will stop his purposes in your life. It will stop your future, your destination, your return, your teshuvah, your glory, your helpmate, your family, your seed. The promises of it will be terminated and cut short because of fear. Fear is one of the ugliest manifestations of a stony heart. That doesn't mean that you don't love Yeshua. Just the opposite. It means it's still a part of your heart that needs to become flesh.
Come on.
And I think most of us in this room are like polycotton, like we're a blend.
Yes.
We're in a period of shatnez. And what does the Torah say about shatnez? You shall not have a garment mixed of wool